All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had to pull over and we're here at Garrapata State Park. Little trail here. Put on my walking shoes. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful view. Beautiful sight. What is going on, everybody? Once again, I want to welcome you guys back to my channel, Pay Yourself Back. I'm your host, C-Los, and here on my channel, guys, it's about living, enjoying life, having a good time, while being mentally aware and, of course, spiritually well, guys. Like I always say, we only have a short amount of time on this earth, and you have to live life to the fullest. It's another beautiful day here on the Monterey Peninsula. I'm in Big Sur, California. And guys, I'm here for a week. Now, this is the birthplace of my adult life. And you're probably wondering, well, C-Los, what do you mean by this being the birthplace of your adult life? Let me tell you, let me explain to you what I mean. I was a tall, skinny kid at 19 years old when I joined the United States Army. I didn't know nothing about nothing, just an old country boy from Texas. So I decided to join the Army, and I left Austin, Texas, did my basic training, my AIT, then I came to Fort Ord, California, which is no longer Fort Ord. It is called the Ord Military Community, or OMC. I was gonna take you guys by there and show you, but there's nothing there that I can show you that I remember from when I was stationed here. Now, I've been back and forth several times since then, but this time around in 2025, it's really unrecognizable. So let's get on back to it. So when I say this is the birthplace of my adulthood, a lot of things happened here, guys. For me, that was my first. Bought my first car here. Had my first girlfriend here. Had my first piece of apple pie. No, I'm just kidding. I had apple pie before. Once before. But anyway, there was a lot of first things that happened for me here. I currently live in Florida, for those of you who don't know. For those of you who are new, if you are new and you enjoy what you see so far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I publish a video. So for those of you who know me, you know my story a little bit. I always talk about the West Coast. Nothing against Florida, where I currently live. You know, you guys know me. Those of you who are new, I currently live in Florida. Been there for the last going on 8 years. But I always talk about California, and I always talk about the Monterey Peninsula, and that's the reason why it has a significance in my heart. What I don't miss about this place is the weather, because right now it is I ain't gonna walk down there. Right now, it is 55 degrees. When I left Florida, Orlando, a few days ago, it was 90. The humidity hadn't caught up yet, you guys, because we're entering into hurricane season, into the summer months, but the humidity is not bad. But here, there's zero humidity, 55 degrees. Now, if you go into town a little bit, or into Monterey or Seaside, the temperature's going to be a little bit, it's probably going to be in the 60s, mid 60s, upper 60s, like that, things like that. But yeah, I love Florida. I don't miss the heat, but it's kind of a welcoming change to travel and come somewhere where the weather is not as hot. I've gotten accustomed to it and I've gotten used to it, but still, nevertheless, I was only stationed here for about 1.5 years. But within that year and a half, I had a blast. I had a blast, and I've never, ever forgotten this place. So that's the reason why I like coming back every now and then. I learned a lot, and it kind of shaped me into being the man that I am, so to speak. I tell anybody, not so much nowadays because the military has definitely changed. But back in the day, I would tell anybody, if you are unsure what you want to do with your life after you graduate and get out of high school or whatever, college, whatever, maybe join the military. It sets a foundation for a lot of things in life. It did for me. Everybody's experience is not going to be the same, but it set a foundation for me as a man. Kind of grew me up real fast. You know, you got a lot of people that you meet, battle buddies, and you have to depend on one another. There's no such thing as individual. You know, you are a team, and you're only strong as your weakest link, and that's true, guys. Military people, they just, not all, but most military people that took it serious and took it for what it really was, like myself, we have a different appearance. We have a different, you know, our attitude is different. Our approaches in life is different. We just think different, you know. You know, when everybody's giving up, you know, we still keep going. At least I do. I think it'll be a while before I come back because it's changed. I think the last time I was here was in 2017. Right now, guys, I'm staying at the Presidio of Monterey, which is DLI, the Defense Language Institute. I'm staying on the base. It's still an active duty military base. And what I did was I made a reservation because they have a hotel there, $130 a night. There's nowhere around here that you're probably going to find a hotel for that price. Maybe you will, but it's probably going to be more like a motel because you're trying to stay in seaside and places like that. Some areas are kind of questionable as far as the motel hotel scenery. And if my eyes watering a little bit, guys, it's because it's cold out here. Yeah, so I'm just going to ride around, vibe a little bit, check out the scene, and, you know, be a nice little break away from that Florida heat. I'm gonna enjoy it while I can because in a couple of days, I gotta head on back and go right back to the grind. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I publish a video, and click all notifications. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you in a few.